Shalom, family. We're going to get started. I'm going to start off with some videos until some people come in so I don't have to repeat myself. So let's get started. It's just wonderful.
No church, no hearse. No one said a prayer, they laid you in the earth. We mourn, hearts torn. Saved a lot of lives in the danger zone. Insane, deep pain. Bodies of our loved ones unclaimed. No space, no place. Agony and stress written on your face. You care, we scared. It's a lonely life out there. Stay away, mama stay. But she gotta work, so we all pray. Our fears, hurt tears. They don't have your back out there. Man acts, all facts. The burden of it all placed on our backs. All alone, danger zone. Couldn't say goodbye, God called you home. Heartbreak, heart broke. You were everything that I was living for. My eyes still cry every time I think about the way you died. Help me get through. Lord, I need to know, what did I do? Loved you, loved her. How do I explain it to a mother? We see no peace. Everywhere we look, we see more disease. Silent, violent, killing off our people, no denying this. You cry, I cry. We gon' live forever if we gotta die.
You are everything to me. Oh, everything to me. Oh, you are my dreams. You are my dreams. Oh,
Good man, one more chance. Can we start our lives all over again? No food, no heart. I can see it all tearing us apart. Medicine, medicine. Caught up by the virus who's spreading this. Our health, lot of death. Tell us how to treat it with your last breath. Cold world, cold world. You can't feel our pain, but you feeling hers. No friends, cold end. Dying all alone as he going in. God bless this test. Spread it on the wings of a blind bat. Man acts, all facts. Sickness and disease keep on coming back.
but it's a cold world. So cold. Why, oh, why would you let our people die? And they're dying. Oh, they're dying. And my heart is crying. Oh, my broken heart is crying.
Whoa, family. Okay, family. I'm going to get started, but this is going to be a journey. Okay, now I did have a phone call from Dr. John F. Johnson, aka the Grandmaster J, this evening, and I need to talk to the family about some things. Now we know that his compassionate release was denied, but we also know that he only has maybe 23 months left. So, what I'm proposing right now is for us to come together, family, and start planning his homecoming. That's what I'm going to suggest. Shalom, Bruce. Shalom. Welcome, brother. Now, what I propose is for y'all to email. Let me put the banner up there. Email your suggestions on where we should have his homecoming, or what do you want done with the homecoming as far as entertainment. We all know that he's going to be, do you want him to do a facts over feelings? What? You just give us some suggestions. So you email it to info at justice, the number 4, gmj.com. Email your suggestions. We'd love to hear them. But we need to get planning now because our beloved brother, Dr. John F. Johnson, is coming home soon. And it's sooner than you think, family. So we need to get on it, right? So we can have a great homecoming. You know how GMJ throws his parties. They're great parties. We need to throw him a great bash for when he comes home. Also, it is coming up to GMJ Day and his birthday. That's just a couple of months away, right? So be prepared. Also, what we'd like to do again this year is to flood him with 5 birthday cards again this year. Show him the love that we have for him. Okay? So we're going to be doing that again, and that the flyers will be out a little later. I'm just putting forth everything tonight. Now, also, I'm going to get started in some of the conversations I had with Grandmaster Jay. Now, we all know AI is out here. We all know what they tried to do with GMJ opening a page, but it's getting even wilder out there. Okay? They have pages that strictly every video is AI. Every video. You know? They've even did some AI voiceovers with me, saying some things that never came out my mouth. They've done it with Grandmaster Jay. Heck, they even had a whole page of Grandmaster Jay lying on him. People have to understand where Grandmaster Jay is in the federal prison in Ashland. He does not have access to the internet at all. So he has never, let me repeat myself, Grandmaster J, Dr. John F. Johnson, has never been on social media. Period. Never. So if you see an AI out there looking like him, talking, sounding similar to him, it's not him. It's most definitely not him. He has no access to social media. He has access to phoning us, talking to us. Like I said before, he has a team in place. Shout out to Operation Bring 'em Home, justiceforgmj.com. All the people behind the scenes that are in contact with him. TNT Mike and Jazz. All of us. We are given we talk to him, so we know what his wishes are. So we bring it forth. What we can bring forth to you, we do. So right now, what we're doing is we would like to plan his homecoming, family. Okay? That's what we'd like to do. And please email your suggestions to info at justice, the number 4, gmj.com. Help us plan this party for his homecoming. It's just right around the corner. And we have to be ready, family. Universal of Bubbles, thank you for coming in. Now, For a lot of people that don't know what is going on with our beloved brother teacher, Dr. John F. Johnson, aka the Grandmaster J, I am going to now play some videos starting from front to back on his plight. Okay? And I may stop it again if other people come in, and I am going to reiterate what my conversation with GMJ. I'll stop it from now time to time, and let y'all know what's going on. But I'm going to say this, family. He sounds fantastic. He's ready to come home. So when he comes home, let's have his party, his homecoming party, ready for him. And we're going to do it big, right? But meanwhile, I'm going to refresh people's memory. Salute to Dr. Eleanor Harvey for this piece that she did. Oh, goodness, I lost y'all. Okay, there you are. No, I lost y'all. No. Let me see if I can get it back. Hold on. They messing with me so much. I got to jump through hoops. I'm not lying, y'all. But I have to do this under an hour because I need to upload it to the family on Instagram, okay? So let's get started. Salute to Miss Eleanor, Dr. Eleanor Harvey.
So the fact that African Americans decided to form a militia is something that's been as American as the Constitution. We realize that our people need some type of protection because those folks that are being paid to protect us, in our perception, are not doing the job.
Is justice truly blind? We want justice for Grandmaster J. John Fitzgerald Johnson, also known as Grandmaster J, is a former 2016 United States independent presidential candidate. He is a former 17-year Army veteran and ordained minister, a corporate solutions architect, and a globally recognized educator with online shows such as Facts Over Feelings. And we can't forget the Morning Mental, nor the Midday Muse. Grandmaster J is most widely known as a social community activist whose primary goal was to familiarize Black Americans with their constitutional rights. His courageous leadership led thousands of Americans of all nationalities in the Bridge to Peace Walk in Charleston, South Carolina, the year 2015. He sought justice for Ahmaud Arbery and obtained national awareness to the unjust cause in Brunswick, Georgia, 2020. He sought justice for the killing of Breonna Taylor, to bring awareness to her unjust cause in Louisville, Kentucky, 2020. He pursued justice for Trayford Pellerin in Lafayette, Louisiana, the year 2020. Every action John Johnson has taken has been in conjunction with the local state officials and objectively within the confines of legal activity. Or better yet, in his words, within the confines of the law.
No one was there to stand up for us, so we organized ourselves into an organized structure within the confines of the law.
He has consistently displayed a profound and enlightening insight in the state of race relations in America and the significance of cultivating people, precisely those impacted by violent racial crimes, into fully educated, legally assembling, and fundamentally competent to exercise their right to bear arms and to protect themselves from viable threats across the country and throughout the diaspora. Though many of you may not know, as of May 27, 2022, Mr. Johnson, also lovingly known as the Grandmaster J, is now a political prisoner of the United States government, arbitrarily charged and wrongfully convicted. We are asking for your assistance. Join us to help facilitate awareness of his grave injustice. We also ask that you educate yourselves and others on his case and write your local congressmen, senators, and House representatives. As we bring attention to these unjust rulings, join us in guaranteeing this conviction will be overturned in the federal courts and a complete exoneration extended to Mr. Johnson in the state courts in conjunction with infringements of his First, Second, Fourth, and Sixth Amendment rights on August 22nd, 2022. Join us in Louisville, Kentucky. We also ask that you please continue to support our efforts by continuing to donate to his dual legal defense fund. You can visit GoFundMe and type in the Grandmaster J Legal Defense Fund. For more information and for updates, please visit justice4gmj.com. Once again, that's JUSTICE, the number 4, GMJ.com.
The confines of the law is we're not a mob. Confines of the law is we're not a gun club. Under the confines of the law, we are a militia.
On behalf of myself and the family members of the NFAC and all of the black members of the UBKN, you already know who I am. You know what this is.
There you have it. Salute to all the supporters. Shalom, David, brother. I know Japanese. I know what you're saying, brother. We are going to start to prepare for his homecoming. That's the plan. Salute to all you loyal supporters. He's coming home soon. But I want y'all to know. I want y'all to know something. Hold on. Let me just put that on pause for a second on who is Grandmaster J. I want y'all to know Grandmaster J has never, I'm going to repeat myself, Grandmaster J has never been on social media since he's been incarcerated. Okay? Never. So if you see an AI video with the likeness of his voice or whatever, that's not him. He has not been on here. Period. Okay, and there's a lot of AI tools coming out now that are really, really good. He does not have access to social media where he's at. I know a lot of people used to say, well, how come, what's his name? Orthel was able to come out. He's in state. There's a difference between state and federal. Where he's at, and he in the South. They don't want his voice out there. Remember, they muted him before. But he has no access, so he's not out there. But he will be home soon. So let's plan his homecoming, family. Please send your suggestions, where you want it at. But we have to understand, too, when he comes out, he's going to be under some restrictions, right? He's going to be under some restrictions. So we have to be mindful of that, too. But we're going to get it together. But we don't want to leave anybody out. So we're going to start now. So when the time comes and his homecoming party is here and you're not aware of it or don't have access to a ticket or anything, don't get upset. We're having time to plan it all so that everybody could be there for his homecoming. This is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this live tonight. Also, please remember that he does still need commissary where he's at. Things are expensive there. If you could donate, we showed you how through Western Union. And to his legal defense fund. He's still fighting now. He's been fighting since day one and still fighting for his release. Okay? And it costs money. His legal team is doing an excellent job. Right? But he has not been released. And the pardon is still pending. Know that. The pardon is still pending. All right? So let's get back to who Grandmaster J is. For those that don't know, I'm finna show you who he is.
got it bumping. Billy got it bumping. Billy got it bumping.
Another thing, you know, his Grandmaster JJ is coming up as well as his birthday, and we are going to be sending 5 cards to him again. And prepare for that, fam.
I want to go back to the scriptures because it then says, from the eternal plant of righteousness, to whom shall be given 7 times instruction. That means that whatever your learned man of God, your learned man of Yahweh, your learned man of Jehovah, your learned man of Allah, your learned man of El Shaddai, your learned man of all these names you created, that someone is going to come along who's been given 7 times the knowledge, 7 times the anointing, 7 times the power, 7 times the ability to speak. So the Father speaks through him and speaks to your soul and pulls you in a direction that you know if you're not going in, there's something wrong with you. 7 times the ability that those people who be given this power, listen to the very last part, concerning all, not some, all, not half, all of his flock. Who do you belong to? You don't belong to the church. You're a member of the church. Who do you belong to? You don't belong to the police. That's why they get mad when you act like you don't. They wants to kill you. Who do you belong to on the morning mental? You don't even belong to me. I'm just a conduit. I'm just a voice. I'm just a face. I'm just someone who's been allowed to walk amongst y'all for a little while, and I can see that you don't know what I am. You accuse me of everything criminal. You doubt everything I do. You think that I'm a puppet. What you cannot acknowledge in your spirit is that I am, that I am, that I have come at my appointed time, and you all are acting just like the people did back in the day when they had to wipe shit out the first time. You're acting just as you were back then. You haven't changed a bit, but you're still being told that there will be others amongst you who will also come along. They're not going to keep coming, because sooner or later, you're going to have your kingdom destroyed and burnt by fire. And the whole clan of the chosen, those who are descendants and who have been gifted from the eternal plant of righteousness. You can look this up myself. I'm in somewhere verse 93:10 in the book of Enoch, which is actually the book that was taken out of the Bible. First book of Enoch with Yahweh's name restored. Jump in somewhere around chapter 93. Look at verse 9 and read it for yourself. I have no reason to lie to you. I came to connect the world to the truth. A lot of y'all, you know the truth, but you're not applying it to the world. You can sit there all day long and think that you're the most learned, the most philosophical person on earth. But the moment you open the door, the first thing you say is, what is going on out here? What's going on out there is exactly what's going on right here. He says it's concerning all his flock. You don't belong to yourself either. You belong to the one who created you. I'm not talking about the place where you pay your dues and give all your money. I'm talking about the life force that created your life force. You belong to them. You are a flock. You are sheep. That's why they call you sheeple. Sevenfold shall be given of instruction concerning all his flock. That means that you're going to have some teachers that's going to come along and give y'all some instructions. And I'm pretty sure when you get your first day at your job, let me tell you what's crazy about people. I got to stop. I got to do this. Y'all act like y'all don't function in the real world the way you function on the plantation. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Your plantation is your job. That's what I'm talking about. If you're on your job, you're on the plantation. It's just a different type of plantation. And they give you a piece of paper, a piece of a tree to make you feel like being at the plantation is not, there's nothing wrong with being at the plantation. So let me think about it. So if somebody on your job, if they walk in and say, hey, Bob, let me talk to you a minute, and Bob go over there, and they fire Bob, and they put Bob out of the building, do you get out of your seat, out of your job, or leave your station to go outside to talk to Bob who just got fired and be like, I don't like the fact that they fired you, Bob. That's messed up, Bob. No, you keep your ass right at your job because you know you need to make your money to pay your bills, take care of your family. What Bob did is with Bob. Y'all don't do that on your job, but you'll do it when it comes to liberating your people. If somebody decides they want to try to liberate the people, a lot of y'all will take the job. But as soon as somebody lose their job, y'all want to quit the job too. Do you do that on your job? You got more faith in the slave master system than you have in liberating your own people. Then when somebody on your job comes in and starts to tell you about the changes that's coming down with the job, because they was up in the meeting and they heard, you know, a lot of y'all be like, when they gonna do that? Oh, that's going to be, so we going to how many hours? Oh, they cutting back pay. Y'all take it as gospel on the plantation. But if somebody comes along and says, hey, y'all, they about to change our way of life. We about to live by some different rules. Look, y'all, this shit about to come down. I came down here to let y'all know. Instead, y'all, no, you a liar. Can't be that way. No, there must be a trick. See, y'all don't function the same way about your own peoples that you function on the slave master's plantation. This is a sign of low racial esteem. You see, you got all, I love my job. I've been here 20, 30 years. I am. Yeah, you're not your job, but you are your people. You're not your job, but you are your people. Y'all so quick to stand for somebody else's dream, but you won't stand for your own. When Martin Luther King got up there and said, I have a dream, somebody in the crowd should say, what dream? Y'all don't, it's like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth, bro.
Now, he was not lying. You see what's
My
happening
nigga,
going on
none
today?
of you motherfucking woke niggas on the internet has pulled up like Grandmaster Jay. I don't give a fuck what you gotta say about his past. You didn't pull up like the motherfucking infat with them choppers, with them things, nigga, marching like the motherfucking Black Panthers. You did not. Period. So I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas. It's starting to sound fake. It's starting to sound like rhetoric, my nigga. Because if you was really about this black power shit, you would salute that. And everybody would come together. All you internet nigga, woke niggas, black niggas will come together and push the same line. But still, it's, oh, fuck that person. Oh, that person. I got this guy. I'm an Israelite. I'm a Hebrew. I'm a Moor. I'm a this. I'm a that. Like, who? What? We all fucking black, my nigga. Black Panthers weren't talking no shit like that. I'm a mute, I'm a Moor, I'm an Israelite, I'm a Hebrew. None of that shit, nigga. We black, nigga. In America, nigga. What we gonna do about it, man? I'm just saying, man. Wake the fuck up. Yes.
Now, these are some words from Grandmaster Jay, narrated from our beloved brother.
They say that everything that the Most High allows you to go through in life is simply a lesson, preparing you for your ultimate purpose. You are the sum of all of your experiences, whether they are good or bad. Only the Most High knows what his intended purpose is for your life, and you will only realize what it is when it presents itself to you. It has been said that the two most important days of your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. History will record that Dr. John Fitzgerald Johnson, aka the Grandmaster Jay, was assembled from a multitude of paths that most are not allowed to walk only one of. Those paths are merged from the ingredients of creating a being powered by a soul unseen by many over the centuries. Even when you all thought you were witnessing the production of the final product of the Most High's process and declared that this is who I am and was always meant to be, the Most High said, "Oh, I'm not finished yet." The ingredients are cast into a fiery furnace and subjected to pressures and temperatures that destroy, melt, and merge into something entirely new, something stronger and more powerful than all those ingredients alone. When I first began this journey, I thought I had figured out what the Most High purposed me to do, both with and for my people. When I began this journey, I thought that all the things that happened in my life prior to the period we grew and walked together served the purpose to ensure our success. I can say now, I was wrong. In the words of the old slave spiritual, he's not done with me yet. The experiences of being wrongfully accused, tried, and imprisoned turned the temperature up to 100 degrees. The ordeal of undergoing 2 open heart surgeries, visiting with the Most High, and then surviving while still imprisoned turned the temperature up to 500 degrees. The experience of losing my best friend, Masato, soon followed by the transitioning of my queen mother and not being allowed to be there to say goodbye or speak a word of power over my family, turned the temperatures up to 1,000 degrees. After being subjected to these temperatures upon my soul, I have only one question for all of you. What do you think will emerge from the other side when I am freed? The imprisonment was simply the casting of the ingredients into the fiery furnace. Nobody thought about what the Most High had in store or what would go on inside the furnace because only he knew what he was creating. whether you support my efforts battling the courts by donating to the Legal Defense Fund, submitting prayers for my exoneration to the Most High, quietly hating, hoping I never get out, or simply waiting for me to serve the rest of this time, know that I am on my way home, and that is inevitable. Peace and blessings upon you all. Dr. John Fitzgerald Johnson, the Grandmaster J.
Now, the reason for me doing this live stream tonight is simply this. Shalom, Rhonda, sister. Nice to see you, my sister. It's simply this. I did have a phone call from him this evening. And his time is coming to an end being incarcerated. So we should be planning his homecoming party. All his supporters. And I heard you, what's your name? Bubbles? Something Bubbles. I heard you. His family should be there. Don't you think he will be already with his family as soon as he come out? This is for his supporters. Now, what we'd like you to do is we would like your suggestions on where do you want the homecoming party? What would you like the entertainment? And we'd like you to email them to your suggestions to info@justice4gmj.com so we could start planning it and nobody will be left out because the time is coming for his release, family. And we just want to be prepared and give him the grand homecoming he deserves because he is falsely incarcerated. He's been there like incarcerated almost 5 years now. Come on. You know, and thank you all to the supporters that are out there. Also, his birthday is coming up again, December 1st. And Grandmaster J Day is coming up. And we will be doing the same thing we did last year. Send him 5 cards a piece for his birthday. Show him the love. Shower him with love. Okay? Now, also, I'm repeating myself, I know, because some people come in and go out, but I'm going to repeat myself so y'all know. Grandmaster J, since he's been incarcerated, has never, and I'm going to say this again, Grandmaster J has never been on social media since he's been incarcerated. So when you see these videos out here with AIs, okay, and believe it's him, then you will, I have to say this because you're an idiot. He doesn't have access to social media, period, where he's at. So don't believe none of it. It's not him. Now let me continue with my videos before I end this. There we go. Okay.
It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all that I thought was there left me without a care, still you're there. Thank you for never judging all the mistakes I made. Even if you turned away, still listen when I pray. Anytime I have my back against the wall, I can hear you say to come pick up your cross. I'll help you hold it. The times when you feel lost, it's okay, I'll show it. I tried things on my own, but it's just not worth it. So I'll pick up my cross, knowing that you help me hold it. Already pushing aside, ain't got no time to control it. Carry the cross that I'm holding. So glad you're helping me hold it. Don't really got it. Just say I ain't got no time to control it. Heavy to cross it, I'm holding. So glad you're helping me hold it.
And he needs us all, family, right now.
Sometimes God will hold you back just temporarily until the road is safe and clear for you to continue. Thank you. Be thankful for the start. Lord, I'm thanking God for the things that didn't work out. I'm thanking God for the things that didn't come. Cause I found out that what seemed to be rejection was pushing and moving me in the right direction. I no longer complain about the holdups. I no longer complain about the stars. I no longer complain if I make the wrong move, because I know that I will rise above it all. I no longer complain about the holdups. I no longer complain about the stars. I no longer complain if I make the wrong move, because I know that I will rise above it all. Hey, Lord, I'm shaking this. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the safe place. Thank you for it all. Hey, Lord, thank you. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the safe place.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you for it all.
Thank you so much for that, Bruce. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not here alone. I do not do this alone. Okay? Our brother has placed a team behind. There's me and there's many others with me. I don't do this alone. And I salute to everybody that has worked so tirelessly to get the information out there to his supporters and to hold him down. Support Operation Bring Him Home, TNT Mike and Jazz, JusticeForGMJ.com, Miss Eleanor, NFAC, everybody. There's a team of us out here. Believe me, we leave no man or woman behind, and we will never leave Grandmaster Jay out. So, I'm just going to reiterate what we're doing right now. On my phone call with Grandmaster Jay, he sounds good, family. He sounds great. You know, and he will be home with us soon. He's got less than 2 years. So it's going to take time for us to plan his homecoming. So if you can, please email your suggestions to info@justice4gmj.com. Oh, no suggestions like where would you like it done? Don't forget, it's going to be on some restrictions now, but we're going to plan it. We're going to give him a great homecoming. Also, his birthday and GMJ Day is coming up in a couple of months, and we are going to do the same thing this year. We're going to send him 5 birthday cards each. And don't forget, when you write Grandmaster Jay, it has to be in a white envelope on white paper. The birthday cards also have to be in a white envelope. Don't forget, so he can get them. Okay? And also, let me keep telling y'all this. Grandmaster Jay has never, since he's been in there, never been on social media. He does not have access to social media. Now, with this AI stuff coming out, they're getting more creative. And, you know, you've seen it in the past, how this fake page came up. And that wasn't Grandmaster Jay. And if you thought it was him, you're an idiot, okay? Because he has never been on social media since he's been in there. When he wants a message out to his supporters, it will come through us. He will phone us, and he will let his wishes be known. We do not speak for him, but we will relay messages sometimes. Yes. JusticeForGMJ.com, Operation Bring 'Em Home, NFAC, TNT Mike and Jazz. You know, he's got a team out here, family. And we try to keep you up to date with what's going on with him. And we're doing the best we can on putting it out to you. So in forthcoming, you'll see more flyers coming out. of what's going on. We want to thank everybody that has written Grandmaster Jay, has donated to his commissary. Don't forget to still donate, please. You need some cash in there. Stuff is expensive. And also to his GoFundMe, his legal defense fund. He's still fighting for release, and it costs money every time he does anything. Everything costs money. So the donations coming through, we thank you for them. And you continue to donate. We thank you all. Okay? We really, really thank you. Now, I guess I've done everything I'm supposed to do. What else is there? Let me see if I remember. If I remember, I'll just do another live and let you know. But that's pretty much it. He has not been on social media, family, ever. Okay? So when you hear these stupid pages coming out with him, no, it's not him. His voice, they even did an AI on me, putting things in my mouth that I never said. So be careful out there. AI is dangerous. They tried to infiltrate and, well, no, not infiltrate, but impersonate you, people of standing like Dr. John F. Johnson, aka Grandmaster Jay. Okay? So just be careful out there, family. Woo, honey. Let me tell you. Wait, I have a song, my last video for y'all, but I can't seem to find it on my screen. There it is. Okay, perfect. Let me share it for y'all. But please, let's get this party. Let's try and figure out what we're going to do for his homecoming. I'm going to put it to you that way. Okay? We're going to try and figure out what we're going to do, and we need your suggestions so that everybody could be a part of it, all his supporters. All right? Shalom, everybody. Y'all have a great evening. I'm going to end with this video.
We watching the movie grow now. At the speed they creating new pronouns. They lining up outside of the show now. Cause they know the resistance about to go down. We stand for what they believe in. The right to form a militia and Jesus. Pro Second Amendment, don't like it, then leave them. Our guns try to retrieve them, then you might be leaving bleeding. We ain't stopping for these circus clowns. After what happened in Tennessee, we open killing for certain now. Me and the wifey, we be burning rounds at the range for the day when military drones will be shooting down. That ain't a threat, that's a promise. The government doesn't want any static like the Amish. I'm the craziest dude you know besides the man in the mirror. Now go.
Move out of the city and be self-sufficient. We gotta roll, we gotta go. Take the resistance on the road. In another show that we watch it grow, that we watch it grow, that we watch it. We gotta roll, we gotta go. Take the resistance on the road. In another show that we watch it grow, that we watch it grow, that we watch it.
Yo, people are waking up, moving out of the city for the safety of their family. If you waited, then you probably only got about another year to make it up. So grab your family and take your stuff. Buy land and solar independence from the grid from which the government needs you to be dependent. We not kidding, 15-minute cities more like prisons, micromanaging all your decisions. Social credit score diminish if you speak out against unelected politicians. Climate lockdowns and claim to be in our best interest, but man, I don't buy it for a minute. See now, man, I'm a Christian. We trust in God, not the system, and that's the difference between those who are lost and the resistance. We stand bold against simping for corporate.
We gotta roll, we gotta go. We take the resistance on the road. In another show that we watch it grow, that we watch it grow, that we watch it. We gotta roll, we gotta go. And take the resistance on the road. In another show that we watch it grow, that we watch it grow, that we watch it.
Black power, plain and simple. Now, I do want to state that Grandmaster Jay thanks everyone for their support. Okay, this is K Money Spoken Words, family. I am out. Shabbat Shalom.